Sophie came to me that night, tears in her eyes. "Am I not your daughter?" I raised his daughter for 12 years. Then he said, "She's not yours." They say love is sacrifice, but no one tells you how it feels when the man you bled for calls you just the nanny on national television. I met Richard when I was 24. He was charming, driven, and already a single dad to Sophie. Age 3. Her mom had passed in a car crash. He was drowning. "Oh, will you help me raise her?" he begged. "Be her mom?" I said yes. I gave up my art career to homeschool her through panic attacks. I sold my car to pay for her speech therapy. I stayed up for nights when she had nightmares, whispering, "I've got you." For 12 years, I was mom. Then Richard hit it big, tech IPO, Forbes cover, penthouse in Tribeca. And suddenly I was the help. At the Global Impact Gala, a reporter asked, "How does it feel to be Sophie's stepmother?" Richard smiled, adjusted his cufflinks, and said, "Oh, she's not her real mom, just a caretaker who stayed too long." The clip went viral. Fake mom trended for 3 days. Sophie came to me that night, tears in her eyes. "Am I not your daughter?" I held her so tight I thought my ribs would crack. "You're my heart," I whispered. "Always." But that night, I opened a fireproof safe in my closet. Inside, 12 years of proof. Every school form signed, Mother Elena Reyes. Doctor's notes listing me as legal guardian. Your tax returns claiming her as a dependent. Birthday cards addressed to my mom. And one thing Richard never knew, his prenup had a clause if he publicly disparaged me. I got 40% of his liquid assets. I called my lawyer at 6 a.m. 3 weeks later, I filed for full custody plus emotional damages. At the hearing, Richard sneered, "She's not even blood." The judge looked at my evidence, then at Sophie, who stood up and said, "She's the only mom I've ever known. He's just the man who pays the bills." I won full legal custody and $4.2 million in damages. Richard tried to appeal. His investors pulled out. No one trusts a man who humiliates the woman raising his child. Now, Sophie and I live in a quiet house by the lake. She's applying to art school, my dream, reborn in her. And every time she calls me mom, I remember real mothers don't give birth. They show up. And I showed up long after he walked away.